For the sake of the people who are here for your very first time, I want to start by introducing myself. Josphat Kariuki is my name, married to one Piaros Cherotich, and we are blessed with 4 young children. Of course, they are growing. I've been saying 4 young children for the last many years. And I'm excited to be your host. I'm not the only speaker. There will be another speaker, our guest speaker, who is already in the call, will be sharing her success story with us. So once I'm done, I'll invite her. A very, very moving story that you'll definitely identify with. So Kariuki Josphat was a full-time lecturer in the university before this opportunity. We say that you can always better your best. So I thought I was doing very well before this opportunity as a full-time lecturer and my wife as a high school teacher, only to discover that we had not even scratched the surface. That here is an opportunity that was about to take us to a whole new level. And I'm always excited to share the same opportunity with friends. And what happened is that after working for a couple of years, we started realizing that we were not going to discover or to achieve our dreams. And someone said madness is doing the same thing and expecting different results. We almost were becoming part of that category of mad fellows, doing the same thing year in, year out. And we expected that would be successful. So we decided to grab the opportunity, and it has changed our lives for good. We've been able to achieve financial freedom, time freedom, enjoy a lifestyle globally. And you know, when you do such things, then you live a happy life. The ultimate goal of the things we do is perhaps to help us live a happy life. And I'm just going to do exactly that, show you an opportunity you can use. And if you are keen on it, you are going to achieve your dreams, financial, lifestyle, time freedom, and all that. I beg to share my slides, and that will help me to move quite fast and in a way that you'll also be able to understand. I don't know if you can see my slides. You can nod affirmatively. Thank you so much. All right. So you are about to join a dynamic team called Superstars Team, whose mission is simple: to help individuals who are willing, of course, to build their own businesses so that you can realize financial freedom, travel around the world. We'll be talking about that so much, and you live a better lifestyle in general. But first things first, if your health is not perfect, then regardless of how much money you have, you might not really enjoy the money you have. So we say your health is your greatest wealth. But then there are some experts in terms of, in the line of health, World Health Organization, who guide us on how we should eat if we want to maintain perfect health, regardless of your age. Some people think that as you age, your health should deteriorate. I'm of a contrary opinion. As you age, your health should be getting better if you're eating the right stuff. It shouldn't really deteriorate. So World Health Organization tells us, take enough whole grains. A lot of it are down here, but then you must do physical exercise first and manage your weight. Then avoid refined grains. Then take lots of fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity, reduce on proteins, especially red meat, and do away with fats and sugars. If you must take, then take very little. But in our own wise way, thinking we are wise, we've done the opposite. We take more of what we shouldn't and less of what we should. And what is the result of inverting that triangle? Chronic diseases. We also call them lifestyle diseases. because you are the one who attracts those diseases. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, name them. But then we have a wonderful partner, a superstars team. By choice, we partner with Neolife International. In this slide, I want to mention something important about Neolife International. First of all, they provide us with high quality products. Remember, there is no business without quality products. Your business will last as far as your products are quality. If they are of low quality, then you'll be phased out so easy. But if you can look at the history here, you realize that the company has been there for the last 64 years, from 1958. And it has spread to over 56, 57 countries. Why? We have strong values. When Jerry Brasfield, a good friend of mine, 64 years ago, started this company, he thought of these values, of course, together with other big brains. Honesty and integrity. People are number one. We value people too much, more than anything else. Products that work. And you can see we have scientists and doctors who do research on these products. Equal opportunity for all. We don't ask you for your degrees and those certificates, nothing. As long as you have big dreams, you are welcome. And then long-range vision. It's not something you start today and tomorrow it's gone. No. Imagine we will be here. We've been there for 64 years. We'll be here for another 64 years. I have personally been in this business for the last 12 years. I'm super excited to see the next 12 years. Oh, amazing. And I'll be telling people I've been around for 25 years in this business. So those are our values. And so Neolife provides this very good solution to fill in the dietary gaps that I have shown you earlier. We use TNN for the whole grains. Actually, when you use TNN, you look younger for longer. Who would want to look younger for longer? Because I'll ask the opposite after this. If you didn't raise your hand on that one, then the opposite should be, who would want to age so fast that when you meet with your friends that you went to school with, they are referring you by your mom's name, thinking you are your mom. I mean, you are aging too fast that they think you are your mom. I mean, surely, no one would want that. So TNN returns the aging process. Carotenoid complex is the fruits and vegetables in 20 days. It will boost your immunity by 37%. Omega-3 Salmon Plus gives us the right oils that lubricate our joints, give us memory and brain development for our children, heart health and all that. Multi is for minerals and vitamins. So they put those four in this sachet. Then they put in this big box called Provitality, 30 sachets for a whole month. Then in only 2, 3, 4 days, you're already feeling a fantastic, feeling and a huge difference. By the end of the month, you're a totally different human being. So the triangle that was upside down now is right side up. And we have many other products. It's not only Provitality, we have weight management products. One of the greatest beneficiaries of this is my wife, Pia Rose. Let me not blame her. I had really fed her so much when we married, and I wanted the parents to see that their daughter is really doing well. So I fed her big time. She kept on adding weight. Then she grew to over 124 kgs. Walking was a problem. But I thank God that we landed on this weight management program. Today, she's the best size. I mean, very swift and doing very well. We also have herbal alternatives to fine-tune our hormones. Ladies, feminine herbal fine-tunes your hormones so that you don't get breast cancer, cervical cancer, and all that. And those who are not able to conceive, get children. You are now able to get children because your hormones are balanced. Others have got tough times during their monthly menses. And so this is a powerful product that you cannot do without. Men don't take feminine, it's only for ladies. But ladies don't take masculine herbal, it's only for men. Unless you are doing some research just to see what can happen. And it's not necessary. If I have not tried using feminine herbal, and the way I'm daring, please don't try. Of course, for men, when you use masculine herbal, you protect yourself from prostate cancers and all that. You also have organic detergents. Don't use chemicals in your house. Actually, today, even a number of medical doctors who have joined our superstars team are very vocal on this. They are saying you cannot afford to wash your clothes with chemicals, and then those chemicals will get into your organs through your skin. You cannot afford to wash utensils with chemicals and you swallow those residues. You cannot afford to bathe with chemicals. Then we come to age-defying organic skincare. Why should you put chemicals on your skin? Use these organic ones, and they are age-defying, so you look younger for longer. Let's invest in our children. We have so many products for our children to boost their immunity and so on and so forth. And for farming, this is so critical. Super glue. The need for super glue has never been greater. Surely this is the time that we need to move super glue, to teach farmers about super glue, because what super glue does, it multiplies your yields. It's a crop booster. It boosts your yields 3 times. So is that not a powerful way of fighting hunger? In any case, it helps your plants to retain water for a very long time. Today, water is very essential if we have to fight hunger. So that's very critical product, super glue. And it's only in your life that you can get this super glue. So I want to request that every single person in this call, please, let's join hands together and we use these products. We share the products with the entire country and the world. I've only mentioned the products, otherwise there are different types of 100 different types. And when you have such kind of products, then we can talk about business, a business that will remain very stable because our products will never fail. So this is what brought me into the business personally. My wife was more interested with the health, but for me, I've told you I'm Dr. Kariuki Kamau. Where I come from, we are not allergic to money. I mean, they say if you want to know whether Kariuki is gone, is dead, just drop some coins. And if the heart doesn't start looking for that money, then it means that the fellow is dead, you can bury. So what brought me really into this opportunity is the financial and the lifestyle success, desire to succeed financially. Are you there? And you also have those kind of dreams? You want additional income? You want to drive machines instead of cars? You want to travel the world? You want to live in the best homes? Then this is your opportunity. But as Robert Kiyosaki guides us using, through this cash flow quadrant, you need first to know where you are and where you want to go for you to carve a path towards where your destination is. Are you an employee? E for employee. Then you don't dictate how much you should earn. You should be paid. You have to just accept what you are paid. And that's why employees go on strike. As we talk, KQ employees, the pilots are on strike. And you want, if a miracle can happen, you go and be an employee of KQ. So employment, you are not the one with the say. Self-employed are also not off the hook because they start small businesses that actually eat from their pockets. More often than not, those businesses collapse. They cannot even survive calamities like COVID-19, you know. But then on the right-hand side, We have big business builders, BB, big business builders, people who start big businesses that are scalable. They will keep on growing. And when you are a big business builder, then automatically you become an investor. I for invest. Investors don't work for money. Money works for them. Is that not the best quadrant to be in? Now the question is, who would want to move to cross over from the left-hand side to the right-hand side? Be honest. Who would want to cross over from the left-hand side to the right-hand side? And if you're already on the right-hand side, at least if you are humane enough, you help those who are on the left-hand side to join you on the right-hand side. Where money is not a problem, you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. Everyone would want that kind of transition. So then how do we do that? We tell you, take full advantage of Superstar's team. We provide you with the proven strategy, business strategy that you'll never ever go wrong if you use Superstar's team strategy of building business. We have a support system, but then you also use Neolife's products to build your business. And the beauty is, as we provide you with the strategy and mentorship, Neolife as a company provides you with the products, logistics, that's how the products are distributed all over, by the way, you are not the one to even pay the employees who are working towards distributing the products and importing the products. The company does. So then there are not those overheads. The company also gives you website, online platforms, and so on and so forth. So we say this, between you and the company, we don't have middlemen. That's why the products are not as expensive as they would be if we had advertisers, wholesalers, distributors, retailers. Those fellows are not there. So the money that would be paid to those middlemen, two people will benefit from that. They will share Neolife and you, yourself. So how do you partner with the company? You pay a one-time fee. Actually, this is not really a fee because the entire 10,000 Kenyan shillings comes back to you, except the VAT which goes to the government. So the rest of the money comes back to you in form of a kit. This kit has got an international license, literature materials, Provitality pack. If you were to buy this Provitality, you'd buy it around 7,000 Kenyan shillings. Yet you are getting it as part of the 10,000 Kenyan shillings for a whole month. Free delivery, your own website, you know, all these things. Actually, it's more than 10,000, ladies and gentlemen. But now once you've done that, what is your work? I've had people out there try to insinuate that, oh, we have a business where you don't even have to do anything. Ours is so easy, there's nothing to do. That is fake. In any genuine business, there is work to be done. But now, in Superstar's team, we tell you, instead of working hard, you work smart. And this will explain why I was able to build such a successful business. And at a very young age, I fired my boss, the university where I was teaching as a full-time lecturer. My wife also fired her boss at TSC. Look at the work we do. The first one, you are just changing your buying habits. Instead of buying chemicals where you've been buying, others use, in Kenya, we have aremis, mafuta ya ng'ombe. Instead of doing that, surely, why not use this organic skincare? So wherever you buy products for your own use, you get points. That's very important. Anything you buy, aloe vera plus for your own drink, Neolife tea, detergents, you get points. Number two, anytime you share the products with someone who is not a member, you also get points. The points that they would get, because they are not members, those are your points. End of the month, all these points will be converted into bonuses. Number 2B, you share the opportunity. This is where we Do It Big as Superstars team. We help you to talk to your friends so that they are part of your organization. You are working as a team. Now, when you are being paid, you're not paid from your individual effort, but from the team effort. That is the easiest way of building a millionaire's business in the current world, in the modern world. Right. The last one is that we will train you so that you can get the best skills and personal development. We say your business will never outgrow you. You have to work on yourself more than you work on the business, on the job, so that you are attracting success. You don't pursue success. Now, let me demonstrate in a very simple way how you can move from where you are to a level of earning up to 100,000 Kenya shillings if you are hardworking in only 3 months. Follow me. That is you. This is you. Success starts with you. This is you. You've joined, you've gotten the Profitality kit. It has one Profitality. We suggest buy 6 more Profitality parts or boxes because you have a family maybe, or even for some customers. Is there any business where you don't have anything that you're dealing with? So you already have 6 more parts. Now, one Profitality is 36 points. So the one you got plus the 6, that's 7. You multiply by that 6, you are already at 252 points. When you are at 250 points plus, you are called a manager and you start earning something small. Again, genuine business starts small, going up. So you're a manager earning 500 to 2,500 that month. You must not start there. I just wanted you to know that that's where it begins. The second month, very simple. You are here, you also have 252 points, but then you've duplicated. You've shown Mary, Tom, and Joe to do exactly what you did. So how many points are those? Already 1,008. You are called a senior manager, earning 2,500 shillings to 25,000 shillings. But if the points grows to 2,000 points plus, you are called an executive manager, earning between 25,000 to 50,000 Kenya shillings. Now, my brothers and my sisters, this is on part-time basis. I mean, surely it's not, you're not doing away with what you've been doing. It's on part-time basis. And finally, when you have duplicated the same the next month, that organization now gives you 4,000 points. You're called a director, earning 50,000 all the way to 100,000 Kenya shillings. Those are 3 months. And many people have done it through our mentorship superstars team. We mentor you and it will work for you. That's not the end. Your work from that point will be building other leaders to become directors like you. So that when you have one director in your team, you are called a Sapphire director earning over 100,000 Kenya shillings. With 3 directors, you are called a Ruby director earning over 200,000. And with 6 directors, you are called a president team member earning more than 500,000 every single month. From director, you start enjoying lifestyle. Like now on 18th of this month, we'll be taking our directors to Movenpick, one of the top hotels here in Nairobi. Then on 12th of December, we'll be taking our directors to Ole Sereni Emara, the new Ole Sereni Hotel along Mombasa, for a whole day lifestyle. From 8 a.m. high tea, then 10 a.m. buffet breakfast, buffet lunch, 4 o'clock high tea with snacks. I mean, the whole day eating, but it's not only eating, feeding the stomach, it's also feeding your mind, because we want you to be such a leader who will be able to cascade your success to even generations to come. Then as Sapphire director and above, you start traveling around the world. We go with you to, like on 8th of May next year, we'll be going to Turkey instantly. This is life, man. And this is what many people miss out there. I don't want to move on fast. Of course, I'll be showing you more of lifestyle issues. But just before I got to that, would you allow me to first give a chance to one of the directors that we have in this call, a leader that when she came, I knew she was a success material. She was already a great leader where she was, but then she felt I have too much inside myself. I can do more, I can achieve more, I can become more. And within no time, she had already hit the level of director, enjoying lifestyle, an upcoming software director, all the way from Eldoret. If Luvandare, you can hear me, please take it over. Sorry, you unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I hope you can hear me now.
Very well.
Thank you so much, PT Josphat, for your introduction. That was I don't think it's me whom you are introducing, but I'll take it up. Thank you so much. My name's Rosemary Luvandare. I live in Eldoret. My original home is Western, Maragoli in particular. And I'm a member of the Great Superstars, International Superstars team. My team, we call it Super Winners because we believe we are winners. My background, as PT Josphat has said, I'm a banker, having worked in a bank for quite a long time, 35 years to be precise. I joined just after school, and throughout my working life, I worked for one employer, the bank. And after 35 years, I felt like it was just good that I retire. Although I retired a bit early, 5 years before retirement. But there were reasons why I retired. I retired, one, because at that particular time, as I felt so tired physically, I was actually very tired. And I felt like maybe I was not really adding much the work that I was doing. I joined the bank as a clerk, and I rose through the ranks up to management level, managing one of the big branches in an international bank. And for those people who don't know, those people who are in the bank, they go through a lot of stress. They have targets to meet, and those targets are measured almost on hourly basis. You have to keep on giving a report. So by the end of the day, you feel so tired that you even fear the following day having to go to the office. So I'd reached that time when I felt like, hey, why? Every day I have to go to the office? No, that 5 years were enough. So I decided to leave the bank. Number two, it was because of the stress. As I've said, banking life is a lot of stress. Number three, banking life is also very risky because whatever you do on a daily basis, you don't know if it is correct. You don't know, or if you have passed a transaction that maybe a fraudster has initiated. You don't know the people whom you are working with, if they are working against you. So I decided, no, at 35 years, I think it was just enough. I think I'd worked enough, and I decided to retire. One, I just wanted to relax and enjoy my retirement. I didn't want to work again. I didn't want to go for any employment or to be employed. I had even offers, people coming to me, Rosemary, you can work even for smaller banks. I told them, no, I don't think I want to be employed again. I would rather do my own things. I want to wake up doing my own things without anybody being on my neck. Why haven't you done this? So this business found me, and when I was doing my own things, saying, no, enough is enough. I don't want anybody to follow me up. A friend of mine invited me, and even before she talked to me, I'd received quite a number of invitations, but turning them down. But this friend of mine, because she used to be a colleague, she told me, Rosemary, it's just good to go and listen. And I decided, why not? Let me go and listen. So I went to a meeting in a hotel in town. And you know, bankers, everything that you see from a banker's perspective, everyone is a suspect, or whatever anybody tells you is suspicious. So you don't just take it by word of mouth, like, no, you really have to analyze, reanalyze, and find out, is it true? So I decided, let me go and listen. And I was listening with that voice behind me. This cannot be true. Looking around, who are around, which people are around, who is presenting, what do they really have to offer? But after listening, fortunately that time, our PTP Rose had come as a guest to do the presentation. And when she talked, I realized there was some other life outside there, which was better than where I was. Life which didn't have stress, life where you could get health, life where you could get friends who are ready to support you. And I decided, yes, this is the place that I want to be. One, I remember when some of us were doing those years, there were only like 3 or 4 companies that everyone would really used to yearn to work for. It used to be maybe the bank, then there used to be Telecom, which was that time Kenya, East Africa Post and Telecommunications. Then there was East Africa Power and Lightning. Those people, if you found somebody, you gave them respect because you knew those people are earning quite well. But then I listened to Pierrot's presenting and looking at the evidence through the pictorials of where she has been, what she's been getting, I realized there is life outside here. You know, when you are in the bank, you go there from 8, sometimes you leave even up to 8 p.m. So you really don't know much about what is happening outside. So I decided there and then I was going to join. So after joining, the day I joined, the reason why I joined, they were my wives. I had 3 or 4 reasons. The first reason is when PT talked about lifestyle. As a banker and on management level, we were used to going to hotels, the big hotels, 5-star hotels. And even when I retired, I said, no, I'm not going to leave that lifestyle because that is I'm used to. But here then, I was going to use maybe my money to book the hotel to go. But when PT talked, she said that the company will give you that lifestyle. You'll be able to go to the 5-star hotels. They'll treat you and you'll enjoy being with other people. So why not? Why not join a place where you'll still be getting the same treatment you used to get when I was in the bank? So that was number 1. Number 2, the other reason why I joined was because of to meet new friends. I'd already made friends in the bank. I had friends who were clients, I had friends whom we were working with. But then when you leave the bank, even those ones whom you are working with, you cannot be friends for so long. The clients, in fact, it's like they start shying away from you because now you are not going to give them the service that you used to give them from at the bank. So with you, you're just like an ordinary person. You don't have anything at the table. So joining this business, it meant I was going to meet new friends, meet new connections, and why not? So I decided that second reason. The third reason was because of health. We had challenges in the family. My parents, my sisters, and even myself, because by the time I was joining the bank, actually I could not walk for a very long distance. Climbing stairs was a nightmare. My knees used to pain, or I could pant so much. But so because of what they said, I realized this is a place that I'm going to get a solution. Number 4 was money. Okay, money came in lastly because 1, on retirement after 35 years, of course, I don't think I left with peanuts. I left with some good money. So I had money. Money was not part of me, but I was saying if I can make extra money, then I'll also be able to save and do other things that I want to do. So those are the reasons why I joined Neolife at that particular time. That's why I joined the same day I went for a meeting for the first time, and I decided this is the place I want to be. So I signed up, and here I am in Neolife with a great team, with great leaders, the international superstars. Being in the international superstars, it's a very good place to be. One, you get all the support you require from our leaders, from the friends. We work as a family. And there's really nobody who is pushing you, because you are in the business for yourself, but not by yourself. You are helped. So when I look at it, so the first time when I joined, that first month, after buying the products that I wanted to buy, one for my brother, my mother, at the end of that month, I got a check of 1,700. And in fact, I was called by Pia Rose, because that day I didn't go to the meeting. She told me, I have your check. I told him, check? Yes, she told me, I have your check. So I told her, why can't you give it to someone? She told me, no, I'll not give it to someone until you come back. And that's how I got my first check. And with that check, I was able to tell people there's money in this place. Because one, I've never, when I go to the hospital and I'm given a prescription to go to the chemist, nobody pays me back. But here I had bought products to help me and was getting a check. So I'm being paid for buying something that will help me. That made me invite so many people to the meeting, my friends and so on. So the second month, I was able to sign up about 8 friends into the business. And they joined, and they felt what I felt. By the 4th month, I became a director in this great company. A director, I was able to get a check of 56,000. And on top of that, our PT gave me 10,000 shillings on top of that. So I had 66,000. 66,000 with products that I'd sold to people, getting profits. I think that month, I must have, I think, gotten almost 100,000. Because looking at the profits also. So I realized this is a very good place to be. One, you work at your own pace. There's nobody pressuring you. There's nobody pressuring you. And without pressure, then you are able to work at your own pace. Nobody pushing you, nobody waking you up in the morning to ask you, what have you done? And also helping other people. So I was able to start receiving money. So, and then I was called for dinner at Hotel Intercontinental. Unfortunately, that hotel has closed now, but we enjoyed our dinner very well at Hotel Intercontinental. And I was able to meet other directors and get their stories. And those stories really motivate. And those are the stories that motivate us in your life. When you listen to other people telling you why they are in this business, what this business has done for them. On the part of health, I've received health. I've helped other people to receive health. I've seen people getting healed from diabetes. I've seen people getting retrieved in arthritis and so on. So our products work. And when they say our products work, they really do work. As long as you use the products the way they're supposed to be, they work. The greatest health I've received is my farm health, because I use Supergrow a lot. By the time I left the bank, I'd already started like tomato farming. And when I got to know about Supergrow, I started using Supergrow on my farm. And the results were just great. And so many people love my tomatoes whenever I plant them. Talk about the vegetables. I mean, this is a product that is just a wonder drop. I know it's called a wonder drop for a reason. And it's one of the products that currently we are really talking to people about. Last year or this year when it started, I think we've sold quite a number of, we've sold Supergrow to so many people. And most of them were telling me, because I was asking them how are the results, they told me it's great. And they told me, we are coming back for the next season. So you see, when you give someone and you get such a feedback, then you know you are in the right place. And if there's anything in this life that one should really ask for, it's for someone just to tell you thank you. When somebody tells you thank you, I mean, there are so many doors that open. That thank you means a lot. And it's just good that we tell people about these products. I use those three basic things. I use the products, I share the products, and I share the opportunity. And I know I'm not yet where I'm supposed to be. I'm still working on it. And I know I have great leaders who will guide me. My great inspiration is Charles Bolton. And when we were in the meeting the other day at KICC, I looked at Charles Bolton, and when he was talking, and how that he's a young man, because he could run faster than some of us. He went around the hall, and when you look at what he gets and how he was telling us how he does his business, I just felt if he can do it, I think I can do it better. And everyone who is here, we can do it better. This is a business that you don't have to tell people so much. You plead, you tell the person this is what it does, and you have the evidence that it does what they have told you it does. If it's money, you'll get the money. If it's health, you'll get health. If it's about cleaning, it will do wonders in your house. It will do wonders in your business. So whoever the guest who is here, you are invited by a friend who loves you so much. The moment we finish this meeting, just ask how you'll join. Join this great opportunity. There are no jobs in Kenya. Start your business. When the job comes, let it be there. But this one can be your side hustle. But later on, you'll find that you can do this job much, much better. And it will give you comfort. It will give you peace of mind. You'll get financial freedom. There is no day that passes without you getting something. So please, just take that pen and join us, join this great opportunity. You're joining a great team, this international superstars team. We'll hold you, we'll make you succeed. Thank you, PT, and that's my story.
Wow, thank you so much. Rosemary, that's amazing. You know, the way she has shared her story, in a way that we followed from the beginning to the end. And I'm sure those who are here for the very first time, you can see yourself achieving even more than what she has achieved. Remember, God is not a respecter of persons, and it doesn't matter your background. We all have an equal chance, an equal opportunity. So if you don't limit yourself, if you don't doubt yourself, and if you are someone who believes in, taking risks, though there is no risk here, because we've shown you that your money is coming back to you, but even if we call it risk, then this is your opportunity. If you give me only, say 3-5 minutes, I will show you, in addition to what we've so far shared with you with Rosemary, the kind of lifestyle that awaits you. Look at this. Okay, first of all, this is me before the opportunity, just to show you the drastic, transformation that awaits you. Imagine 2010, 12 years ago, I was paying rent here in Nairobi. I was on Route 11, no car. Few years down the line, this is my second home, not the first one. A wonderful home, extremely secure and all that. This is not my first car, not second. It's the leadership of Land Cruiser. Everything, both the homes and the cars, bought cash. Not taking loan from banks. That is what we call empowerment. Look at the house where my wife was brought up, and the house that we gifted our parents-in-law. And this is only because we accepted to be empowered by this opportunity. And as Rosemary has said, you are joining the best team. As you can see there, that's the founder giving us an award for being #1 president team members in Neolife. In only 2 years, 7 months, or thereabout, we were already president team members. I can tell you, though people would say that's confidential, 7 years of building the business, we were already earning 7 figures. I mean, surely, which job would pay you that? That's why we find our good bosses. And traveling and lifestyle awaits you. Look at all these directors. We were the first one at the top. We were at Sereni Hotel here in Nairobi. Those are 2 different times. Down here, you can see we were at Sarova Stanley here in Nairobi. At the very center here, those who have taken our carotenoid complex that helps you to see well, you can see Luvandare Rosemary there, right? Yeah, and then we take you to Windsor when you become a Sapphire director. As a Ruby director, we take you to a gold-coated hotel in Johannesburg, Santon San. That was Zambia Victoria Falls. This is the young man Luvandare was talking about, Charlie Bolton. He's in his 80s. I mean, what he earns in 1 month is my personal mentor. What he earns in 1 month, I can tell you, some of us here will work for our entire life to earn what he earns in 1 month. Just be doing your calculations. I mean, then we went to Grand Hyatt in Dubai for lifestyle. This is what awaits you. We went to climb to the top of the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa in Dubai. We went to Dubai. It's an island in Indian Ocean where we were playing with elephants, as you can see there with my wife. And then with our superstar team leaders, we went to Cape Town. There we were climbing Table Mountains, flying in a cable car that runs on a cable and goes very high inside that circular car. That's when you realize that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You can see the company was giving us red carpet recognition for leading the best team in the world. Then we went to Abu Dhabi, that is Ferrari World. Google and see what happens in Ferrari World. Yes, Water World, seeing the biggest mosque in the world, being treated in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Paris. Is in this life. Then we went to Mauritius the 2nd time. We went to Mexico, Los Cabos, 22 hours flight from Nairobi. You know? And when you see so many people achieve this, you know you are the next. Then we went to Abu Dhabi. Imagine even with my own biological father, if something is too good, bring on board your family members who are willing to also change their lives. They don't want it, it's all right. Then these are some of our leaders, Okech Florence and Orao, the husband, Lydia Mwesa, and many others we were with in Abu Dhabi. Now, please look at this and don't screenshot. This is not a salary. It's not a monthly bonus. It's just an appreciation. How can someone appreciate you with 615,000 as a surprise just because you are helping people out there? This is where we all need to be. And ladies and gentlemen, start packing your bags if you are joining us tonight. We'll mentor you, you grow your business to Sapphire Director, and we will be in the same flight on 8th of May next year as we fly to Istanbul, Turkey. Every expense paid by the company, both accommodation and flights and air transfers. And it all starts with 1 step. Don't procrastinate. I want to challenge us, and may I speak to your heart directly. Never ever do what poor people have done to be poor. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. They get this opportunity, God-given, they release it. Another one comes, they release it. Before they know it, time has really moved. Don't procrastinate. Don't pay the 10,000 tomorrow. Pay before you sleep. Take action. The difference between the successful and the unsuccessful is that the successful take actions at once. We say the rich do at once what the poor do at last. So the pay bill number is right there. Business number 985650. Account number is your national ID. Pay the 10,000. Forward that payment proof, that message to the person who invited you here, and they will help you to get started. I want to close by saying this. 1 year from today, ladies and gentlemen, especially those who are here for the very first time, you'll look back and you'll either thank yourself that you took a step of faith, or you will say, I wish I started. That will happen to everyone in this call, either to the positive or negative, depending on the step that you take, the action that you take tonight. In any case, the 10,000, you'll still eat it. Why not invest it in your own business? And generations to come will live to thank you that you started a business that has changed their life forever. Thank you so much. God bless you. Turn to the person who invited you, call them, thank them, and ask them how you get started now. And the rest will be history. Let's be meeting the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. Thank you and bye-bye.